right next to where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Ewart. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage. Points two.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Bucky Irving now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And we will get a look at their sixth-year signal caller.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing, as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs the wrong route, this is a quarterback that can erase the mistakes of others around him, and you sure love that guy leading your team.
Drive starts with a carry by White, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
His first throw is an interception. Jimmy Ward has it.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Running it after the penalty. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
All right.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Joe Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing now off play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. White trying this straight ahead. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. Gets this to OBJ. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Quick on the draw to White. They'll cobble together a yard there. Play made that time by Danico Autry. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught near the goal line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Steven Sims with the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Buccaneers scoop it up.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running on 2nd with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. First down, Buccaneers.
19.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Buccaneers.
It's White on the give. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They send a tight end in motion. He gets another shot here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw it here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it. Dance the line and go get that touchdown.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Sims now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Stroud off the play fake. Finds a man right side. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go.
For a Houston Texans.
From the gun, Stroud. That throw behind his intended target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Has his man, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Gets this to Woods. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. First red zone opportunity of the game now for the Texans. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Throwing it again here. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mixon. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a lot...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Irving. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Connection made to Beckham. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Complete out to the right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's caught for the 1st. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way. Defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
The give now to White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He finds OBJ. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? McLaughlin. Extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pass complete to Mechie. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
On the quick, right?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Stroud. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch?
And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Irving. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator. To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll run here on first down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Buccaneers. Backed up and facing 1st and 20. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Complete to Beckham. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Third and just 2 to go. On the ground, it's White. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll run for it with White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking for a throw here. Gets this to OBJ. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense working quickly.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Beckham there to grab it. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. We've reached the break. We'll